Oh, yeah. There we go. That's absolutely my bad, guys. Um, wow. Welcome to the real stream. The last one was actually a prank. Um, so, hello everyone. Welcome to this video. What's up? Um, who all is here? Wow, there's so many people here I can't even scroll. Imagine being able to use the member emojis. Bro, that's hype. Imagine being a member. What's up, XO Universe? What's up, Nicole? What's up, Extreme Films? What's up, Motion Ninja? What's up, Brick Stop Motions? And we're back, bro. We are back. That was my bad. Hobbit poster. Yeah, my girlfriend got me that. I actually have like a buttload of like posters and stuff on my other wall. But yeah, what's up, Absolute Studios? No, you don't get my money. No, I don't get your money. And that's awesome. Hobbit mentioned? Bro, real. Happy New Year's, everyone. That is so real and true. Those are some rad, awesome glasses. Dude, thank you. They're just blue light glasses, but I pretty much wear them all the time because I don't even know why. Whoa, love the wall art? Thank you. Hobbit poster slays? So true. Did you buy new January Legos? Oh, did they drop like new stuff? I have not bought any Lego sets. The last Lego set I bought was actually the Hobbit, the Bag End set. That was the last one that I purchased for myself. New room? It's my same room, but I moved my studio from the basement into my bedroom. So now, yeah, we got a new setup. Quick setup tour. We got the set. We got all the lights plugged up down there. And then, like, all my Lego and stuff is over there. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. The best thing about the basement was, like, there was no windows down there, so I gotta cover up this window. Also, here's Boston. Hi, Boston. Boston's taking a super epic nap right now. Huge fan, bro. Your animations are peak. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for watching that, dude. Dude, which video is this supposed to be? Hopefully something fire. Good AI video. Dude, thank you. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. That's what I always say when I see my dog. But I actually gave him a bath today. So he's smelling crisp. How did you get bigger every time? What? As in bigger stature or bigger YouTube channel? Both could be good. Smelling crisp is wild. Muscles, question mark? I don't even have any muscles going on or even out showing, but thank you. I appreciate you noticing. My dog has a tumor in her eye. Dude, oh, that is actually so tragic, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That really stinks. That is like, I love having dogs, but it is like the saddest. I know it's like such a pessimistic mindset, but it's like so sad to have like a best friend and like you know they're gonna be gone in a few years, and that is just, ugh, that kills me. But dogs are the best. I love dogs. Dogs, cats. What do you guys think? Dog people, cat people? Waffle Nation, bro. What? Did this guy just drop $100? Yo, dude, whoa, bro, what? Is that a real one? I can't even like wrap my head around that being real because that is insane, dude. Thank you so much. That's actually crazy. I was just looking at my statistics from this month, and it's been like the fastest amount of money that I've gained in a month. Like, you make money monthly on YouTube, and we've almost made it to, like, you have to make $100 in order to get paid. So like, if you make $100 in a month, you get paid from YouTube. And this year, like, we made the money really fast. We weren't quite there, but wow, dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Waffle is literally carrying the Nonstop channel. He's funding the whole channel right now. And that was crazy. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that a lot. He's also a member. By the way, guys, I started, you can join the channel now, and it's pretty cheap. And there's member-only videos, and then members also get videos early. So, something to consider if you really want to support the channel. But also, I just appreciate you guys. Even just watching the stream, like, I love you guys. And I appreciate you guys watching, so. Wow, let me try to catch up on the chat, because that just hit me so. That's insane, dude. Thank you so much. Like, that actually does so much for me. That is really helpful. So thank you so much. Love your channel. Thank you, Crystal Phillips. I'm more of a dog person. Dude, yeah, dogs are goated. I think I would enjoy cats as well, but I'm allergic to them, which is like a tragedy. But yeah, I do love some fluffy little kittens, but I am, unfortunately, they are poison to me. Chat, I would support if I had the money, but I'm broke. Dude, you guys watching my videos and like liking them and commenting them, like, it actually supports me. Like, it makes me money. So don't even worry about like actually like sending me money, because you guys watching actually really supports the channel. So massive appreciation. Thank you. Can we see the Dragon Ball figs? I mean, there's not much to see besides what was in the video, the animation that I made. I mean, yeah, they're all in that video. So, if you want to see them in high definition, because you're not going to be able to see them very well on this stream. If you want to see them in high definition, there's a video called Lego X Anime. And, yeah. Can you do a motion blur tutorial? I did a tutorial a while ago, called, I think it's like a fight scene tutorial, like 10 tips in 10 minutes or something like that. And I did talk about how to do motion blur in camera. So if you want that, go check that out. That's where it is. How many frames did you take at your last fight scene? Let me go into Samo Studio. So the last fight scene I did would have been the father video. Let's get there. Dang, that video is I took 1,487 frames, and the video is 2 minutes and 3 seconds long. Son, you're like a son to me, dude. For real, that's literally what I'm gonna say when I have a child. Like, I'm gonna take my son and hold him in one hand and look at him and say, "What's up, cuh?" What's up, Eric Tong Studios? Hank Watkins Jr. Dude, I would never name my son that. That is awful. But I can't watch him at the library. Bro's locked in studying. He is getting the wisdom. Dude, that is a valid reason. Hope your son get that deep voice at the age of 1. Dude, that's yeah. I thought that was how all kids spoke. So when Paperbag sent me that was actually Paperbag that came up with that. He did the voice of the dad in the video, and he also voiced that child for that part. He just totally did that on his own, and I was like, hello, absolute best line. Dude, $10 from Warrior Studios. He said, what's up, cuh? Dude, thank you so much. There's not much up besides you guys are just absolutely blessing me right now. People, for anybody that missed it, Waffle sent $100 earlier. He literally almost, like, killed me. I was sitting here, and then it was like, boom, $100, and I literally didn't think it was real. I thought it was some kind of, like, fake out. But it was real. And now we got $10 from Warrior Studios. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate it. Warrior is also a member. Shout out to all the members. Not even a prank? Dude, I know. Glow Up Real? Dude, Wait, Glow Up since when? Because I have streamed recently. But if I've glowed up since then, let's go, thank you. Buy some Legos, money, 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 money. Dude, I'm trying to think of what I need. In my current state, I'm kind of investing more into, like, stuff for making videos. I have a good amount of Lego now. So, like, recently, I bought this beautiful little bar lamp. This thing is so handy. It helps me kind of, like, light up the back of my set, so that I can use these lamps to kind of light the foreground. This thing is really handy. I might get another one. And you can pretty much, like, you can change, like, the light temperature, so you can change it from white to more of, like, a warm color like this, and then you can, like, turn down the brightness and stuff. It's super handy. And then I also just recently ordered, like, these little round lights, and you can change the colors on them. So hopefully those will be here soon, and I want to see how they work, because they're, like, little small lights, like maybe about, like, that big, and I could just, like, put them in different colors and then just, like, set it in the set to, like, light stuff up. So we'll see how that goes. I got them off of Amazon. I don't remember, like, what I searched to find them, but if they're good, I'll definitely let you guys in on that, because I think that'll be really handy. Let me try to catch up on chat. My bad, I started ranting. Hank, why didn't you do THAC? I was not home. I actually just got back from Christmas vacation yesterday, but I probably wouldn't have done THAC either way. I'm not really... I think, like, the last time I did THAC was, I think, 2023. And that's literally, like, one of my most favorite videos. But right now with, like, work and stuff, trying to fit THAC in would just be crazy. But I also just was not home, so it was impossible for me. Alright, I'm trying to catch him on chat. Let me speedrun this. Can you give me stop motion idea, please, please, please? I make a video where a guy eats too much coffee and he goes absolutely nuts, and he gets arrested because he does crazy stuff. Not much, working on a vid. How about you, cuh? Dude, kind of same. I was until the stream started. And the clip that I made looked absolutely horrendous. I don't know what was going on, but yeah. I really like stop motion. My parents knew. Wait, for some reason I really like stop motion. My parents knew that I needed some. Maybe you're talking about lights. I think I missed something there, but. What do you think of the Avengers Doomsday X-Men trailer? It looks peak. It looks really cool, and I'm getting excited for that movie. I have colored lights, kind of like you're describing, but they're more like flashlights than squares. Yeah, I recently got this flashlight. Dude, this thing is so handy, like, so handy. Before that, I was using this thing, and it's, like, awful. It's not awful. This thing has helped me capture some epic moments. But it is very old, and it's not a very strong light, so I copped a new one. Eats coffee, gulps tea. How long did it take you to make that fight scene? Which one? I'm chewing coffee now. Dude, yeah, me as well. How Stranger Things should have ended. Yeah, that's a crazy idea, but I feel like we can auction off that idea to somebody on Discord. I love animating atrocious stuff and then being like, oh, oops, I know I'm more skilled than that. Wow. I feel like that was like a little peek into, like, the dark side of Eric Tom. I need to do some stop motion, maybe tomorrow? Bro, you do. What's up, Evan? Welcome. Hank, where'd you get that flashlight? I literally drove to a hardware store and I bought it. Bro, Hank, when you get enough money, you gotta get a cheap Canon camera and Dragon frame. Dude, I don't know if I ever will. Even if I could afford it. Okay, if I could afford it, I totally would. If I could afford it easily, I totally would. But I feel like I would have a hard time making the switch. Because I've been doing this for a decade now. Like, I can't imagine going from this to, like, suddenly learning a whole different setup. Obviously, I'm sure I could, but it would be tough. No way you're broke at your age? I didn't say I'm broke. I said if I could afford it easily. Dragon frame is $300, and getting a camera is like another $200. And, like, I have to make car payments and stuff, so, like, that's not an easy thing I can just drop big dollars on. I wish I could, but currently, no. The dark side of Eric Tom. What state you live in? Constant state of joy and blessing. I redid a scene about 7 times and then ended up redoing the entire project, then trashed that and redid the entire project. Dude, I can't lie, I relate to that so much. When I make videos and then I don't finish them, when I come back and look at the project, I'm like, this is awful, and I scrap it a lot. I scrap videos a lot and just restart because I just constantly feel like I can do better. So that's relatable. Is bro like aware of adulting? Lol. I know. I'm 12 and I got $1,800 because I have a job. Dude, that's great, and I'm so glad that you are blessed with that. But you are 12 and you're not paying for a car or for rent or for a dog or for your own groceries. So definitely different lifestyles. Yeah, I've been making animations on a phone for 3 years, but Lord Maxwell is cool. Dude, I also have been doing that for a long time, and Lord Maxwell is really cool. What's your opinion on Mega Construx, Halo, and have you ever animated with it? I think that the people that do animations with them really well, like, they look extremely cool. And I like watching them. I did get some because I really wanted to try to do it myself, but I was just awful at it. Like, all the different joints, and it being so small was just, like, really tough for me. And I just didn't really try very hard. But I would like to try to do some action figures sometime. I got a Dummy 13, so I'm definitely going to learn that eventually. Hello, I didn't know that you also liked Lord Maxwell. Dude, I love Lord Maxwell. I think he is one of the most entertaining channels to spawn on YouTube in the recent times. By the way, it's really cool Lord Maxwell was in your last video. Dude, I know! It was crazy. I was so hyped that he was down to do that because I really enjoy his content. Would you ever consider doing a mech battle? Probably not. And I'm assuming you mean like a Lego mech battle. And that's just because the Lego, I guess there's several, but I think Lego mechs are really, like, clunky and hard to work with. So, yeah. Also, sorry if the stream, like, keeps shaking. I'm trying to, like, scroll the chat, and it's, like, rocking my iPad, so that's my bad. Can you make another Lego Minecraft stop-motion video? There's a good chance I'll do that. Will you plan on doing a long brick film? There's a good chance I do that, too. Bro, my lighting is buns. Do you know some place where I can get some good lighting? Dude, I literally bought, like, my lamps from Walmart and Amazon. I would suggest going onto Amazon and finding an LED light that has good reviews. Like, go down to the comments and, like, if it's good, then people leave comments, and if it's bad, people leave comments. So you can, like, check that out and decide what to get. But I think Amazon is a pretty safe bet. What's up, fam? Dude, what's up, Austin? Welcome. I'm currently trying to animate a murder mystery stop motion while watching this. Dude, good luck. I hope that's going well. Yo, thanks for answering my question. Dude, thanks for asking the question. You are literally keeping this stream alive. Love the setup in the bedroom, son. Thank you. I'm very glad that I made the move. I had to, like, move my bed around and everything, but I think it's been for the best. Guys, look at this. Look at that sweet boy. Aw, he's so stinking cute. Good boy, sweet boy. I'll take a picture to send to his mom. Ha 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 ha. He's the sweetest, cutest boy. He's a top-tier boy. I'm curious, how often do you animate? Well, as of right now, also sorry for the squeaky chair, guys. I know that's probably rough. But as of right now, I'm trying to do weekly uploads. Also, for anyone that has been seeing that I've been uploading shorts every day, sorry if that's annoying, but I am just trying out new stuff. Like, with this new year, I really want to try just expanding and, like, trying to get more content out there. So, that's why I've been posting shorts every day. And don't worry, there's going to be some original content coming out on the shorts as well, not just re-uploads. Boston trying to get all the attention now. Your character designs are so original and unique. Thank you. I literally just, like, take random minifig pieces and just crash them on top of each other. Let me reveal this. this minifigure that I made because I really like this design. Hopefully you guys can see him. Anyways, I'm thinking about... Ow, Boston, my guy! Relax. I'm thinking about doing like some videos where I like talk in them, you know? Like kind of like narrate stuff. But I want to be in minifigure form. And so I made this guy. This is me. So, but I'm gonna draw the face on, like in post, so he's got like a fun little, like animated face. But that's me in real life. If this fit existed in real life, I'd wear that. That's literally me in real life. I mean, that's literally me in Lego. I can't, yeah, that's real. Low-key loved the Spider-Man short. Dude, thank you. Gabe actually animated that one. I feel so blessed that Hank is uploading every week. Dude, I feel so blessed that I've been able to upload every week. And it was actually a crazy gamble because I uploaded the father, the last animation, the one with the dad and the baby. I uploaded that while I was out of state. And that was like my one video that I had to like hold me over while I was out of state. And so I posted that one, and that was kind of the start of the Monday uploads. I posted that, and then like I was still gonna be out of town for like 2 weeks, and so I ended up grinding out that AI video because I had already filmed the majority of it, but I hadn't edited it. So I grinded that out in the week. I recorded like my reactions to it and stuff. That's why I was in the car. And so, yeah. But now I'm home and I gotta get another video out on Monday. I'm spamming. Dude, let me put this little bro in timeout. He's being a little devious. No, I gotta go. Alright, man. But thank you for joining for the short time you were with us. Do you listen to music while animating? Yeah, 100%. Music or podcasts. Always like to be listening to something. Sometimes I'll animate in total silence, but it just feels kind of strange to me. Gabe still animates. I thought he gave up. He doesn't animate anymore. Unfortunately, he did give up. How old were you when you started stop motion? Oh, I've been doing it for a long time, and when I started, it was literally, I think I was like using my mom's phone, and I was using like the video feature, not taking pictures. So like I would video and then stop the video as fast as I could, and then move like my minifigures or whatever, and then video again, and then I would literally just like swipe through the videos. And when did I start doing that? It's been a long time, at least since I was 9 years old. I think before that, I think I've been like trying to animate since I was at least 8. So yeah, long time. Favorite artist? I'm assuming you mean music artist. Favorite artist? Right now, it's got to be Andy Mineo, but my top 3 would probably be Andy Mineo. I don't know any other music. Got any podcast recommendations? Yes, I hugely recommend the George Janko podcast. Hugely recommend the Becoming Something podcast, and hugely recommend the Daily Planet. The Daily Planet is 2 Australian blokes that pretty much discuss movie news. That is like my favorite playlist or podcast. I listen to them so much. And then Becoming Something is basically, it's like a pastor and then another like younger pastor and then also a woman, and they kind of just like discuss topics that like young adults have from like a Christian perspective. And then George Janko is another Christian podcast, but they have just like all kinds of guests on there. It's really cool. Good stuff to indulge in. Another, is this €2? I think that's a euro. from A Brick Studios. Dude, thank you so much for contributing. I appreciate that so much, dude. Can you start animating? Bro, low key, I'm gonna have to put you in timeout for a little bit because you are spamming like crazy. I will try to animate, maybe. But also, the chat is really hype right now. There's a lot of people talking, and so I want to try to pay attention. Because I will be absolutely sucked into either animating or paying attention to the stream, so I gotta choose one. Non-stop, are you gonna animate the stream, or are you just answering questions? I think I just answered that. Have you ever listened to Ron Hamilton? I don't think so. Does Gabe have Lego still? Dude, Gabe has so much Lego because he's been like collecting it since he was a very young lad. And I'm always like, dude, you don't animate. Send me all your Lego. I will use it. But I think he still enjoys Lego. Like, he buys his Lego sets. He just doesn't animate, so. I mean, even if I stopped animating, I'd probably keep my Legos and, like, give it to my kids. So, that's valid. It's all good. How do you deal with procrastination? Well, actually, I don't deal with it very well. Usually, when I procrastinate, I, like, don't do anything. But often I find that the procrastination comes from, like, doing other things. Like, I procrastinate the most when I'm, like, watching Instagram Reels all day. Because then I'm just, like, brain dead. I have no imagination. And so I just don't, like, I don't do stuff that I want to do. I just keep putting it off because I'm just, like, brain dead. So, usually that affects me. Is like watching reels and just breaking my head. Let me try to catch up with this chat real quick. What's up, Love Over Hate? Dude, I love that name. That is a massive W name, and I agree. Do you collect Ninjago? No, I don't. But, look, check out these figures. These are actually for the next video. We got Cole. He's got like a little man bun going, and then we got Zane. Yes, sir. I did enjoy like the original Ninjago, but I have not watched it in very many long years. Such a 10 out of 10 dog. Actually, 100 out of 10. Dude, I agree. Alright, everybody pause for like, give me like 20 seconds before y'all say anything else. Let me try to catch up with this chat, because I want to try to get to everything you guys are asking me. Would you be interested in making a fight scene for a mini movie I'm working on? I do commission work, so if you're interested in hiring me, I would love to work with you. But at the moment, like, I'm pretty busy working for other people and also trying to get my channel, like, going, so I can't do, like, collaborations like that for free at the moment. What tips would you have when you want to animate but don't have any ideas that you haven't already done? Ooh. I think that I'm gonna say like the exact same thing I just said about procrastination. I think like we should have ideas all the time. Like like remember when you were a kid and like your imagination was just like off the charts? But now we consume like so much social media, we consume like YouTube and Instagram and YouTube Shorts and like all this stuff. We're just like cramming our heads full of stuff, and we never have like space or time for our imagination to work. And so people are always saying like they've got no ideas, and I think it's because Like, we're just killing our imagination. We don't give ourselves any room to think. So, yeah, I don't know. But also on the flip side, I get a lot of ideas from, like, the content that I consume. Like, I watch a lot of commentary videos about, like, movies or behind the scenes or, like, movie edits, just stuff like that that gives me inspiration. So there's definitely, like, a good balance between consuming stuff that inspires you and then, like, consuming so much that you can't. Look, bro, look at this guy. He wants all the attention so bad. This is what he does when I FaceTime my girlfriend. He'll be sleeping on the bed, and then I start talking on the phone, and he's like, "Yo, you better be talking to me." Non-stop, do a flip. Dude, I got no room in this room to do a flip. Oh, man, the chat is just absolutely blowing up. I'm sorry if I'm missing you guys' chat. Bro said to be quiet so he can answer all the questions. Dude, for real. I got some fire ideas right now. Dude, let's go. Please get them out into the world. People need to see them. I have so many good ideas, but I'm having trouble being creative. Yeah, I think that's... Honestly, stuff that inspires me so much is the Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie, and the Spider-Verse movies. Like, I watch those movies constantly because they're so creative. Like, especially the Lego movies. Like, there's just so much going on and so much to, like, draw from and get inspired. Dude, you gotta relax, man. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. What's up, JB, dude? Welcome to the stream. Do you know Owen Productions? Yeah, I love that guy's channel. I really love, like, the content that he's been putting out with kind of, like, the more challenge videos. I love that. I wish there was more of that in the brick film community. Because I feel like that's in every community, is, like, people doing, like, challenges with, like, art and stuff. But you just don't see it very often in the brick film community, so I really love to see that. What do you think of making a 2D animated series? Like me making one? I would love to, but I don't have that skill yet. One day I will learn. I'm going to master every style of animation. I must. I can't. Can you imagine living a whole life? Say you live 80 years. Imagine living 80 years and not learning every animation style. Can you imagine that? I feel like that's crazy. What's your email? I would love to text you there about the collab I would hire you for. There is an email in my description on my YouTube channel. I just watched your punch tutorial. It's going to really help with one of my upcoming stop motions. Dude, I'm glad to hear that. I'm so glad to hear that. You are like one of my inspirations for Lego stop motion animation, and I'm working on a stop motion with Steve and Arando. Dude, I'm so glad to be an inspiration, and I hope that your video goes well. Working on a challenge video right now. Let's go. Just here to stop here for a while. Love your videos, and they inspire me to make more fight scene stop motions. Thank you so much. Dude, thank you so much. Thanks for coming by the stream, and thanks for watching my videos. Nah, man, we don't need more. Let YouTube start pushing my stuff, and then more is good. Yeah, JB does, he does lots of challenge videos. Go watch that guy. You should do stop motion series as well. I might. We'll see what happens. Dude, another $2 from Warrior Studios, and he says, I can't stop. Bro, you gotta stop at some point. Relax, man, you're already a member. Relax, man, relax. But thank you, I appreciate you so much, dude, I really do. Can I get some constructive criticism? Dude, drop your animations in the Discord server and just ask people for that. And I'm sure there will be many people that would love that. What's that supposed to mean? Half of us animate on a phone. Not sure what you mean, because I also animate on a phone. You will be happy to know that I got some of those Peak minifigs from Bayburst. Dude, I am happy to know that. I think that their quality is pretty decent, and I hope that you love them. Bro, another $2 from Warrior Studios, and he just says no. He will not stop. This guy's crazy. Somebody get this guy and tie him down and take away all his rights. But thank you. Thank you. Nonstop, can you give me the craziest Lego Minecraft thing you can think of for me to animate? Dude, give me like 20 seconds to think. Dude, you know what I want to see somebody animate that I haven't seen done in animation? I don't think I've seen it. But in like Bed Wars and stuff, when people use TNT to like launch themselves far, dude, I want to see somebody animate that. Like get some TNT and they like drop it down, and then it just like blows up behind them, launches them. Maybe it launches them like at somebody they're fighting or something. I think that would be sick. Somebody do that, please. You're a great YouTuber. Thank you so much, Genius Game Creations. Your 2025 recap was peak. Dude, it wouldn't have been without all the animators that made the peak. So, thank you. Thank you, but also, it all goes to those guys. What? You can't take away my rights? Dude, I'm literally about to ban you. I'm about to ban you. Dude, does anybody know Warrior in real life? Go to his house right now and take away all of his money privileges, because this is not okay. But also, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you huge, big time. What app would you use to add effects like smoke and explosions? I wouldn't. I don't usually do that. I try to either do it practically or I use the drawing feature in Stop Motion Studio. P.S. Just ordered some Dragon Ball Z and Chainsaw Man Lego minifigures because of you, and I can't wait to animate with them. Wouldn't even know they existed without you, and some ideas to share with them. Not sure what that last part means, but that is epic. I'm glad that you got some. Are you trying to release a video every week? Yeah, I'm trying to post every Monday, and so far I've succeeded twice, and hopefully I will succeed again. I have a problem with blurring on my clips. Is there a fix or something? How do you take really close-up shots? Whenever I try to do them, they become blurry on my phone. I use this beautiful thing. It's called a macro lens, and pretty much it goes like, so I put my camera right here, and it pretty much goes over my camera, and it allows me to get like really good high quality close-up shots. You can get them off Amazon if you just go on there and do I just totally blanked. Yeah, just search macro lens and you will find them. Wait, what phone do you have? I have the iPhone 13. Also, what's up, OM Productions? Welcome. Like the Hobbit poster? Thank you, Beast Boy. Alright, I'm gonna scroll down to the bottom of the chat. I can't keep up with it because I'm like way up at the top trying to read everything. So if you said something that you want me to answer, please say it again and I will try to answer for you guys. Low-key, I think your video is gonna take off at some point. The AI one? I hope it does. That would be great. People seem to be enjoying it and it's performing really well. So I hope so. That would be awesome.
Please, how often do you animate? I mean, if I was able to, I would animate like every day. But currently, I probably animate like 4 or 5 days out of the week, maybe for an hour or two a day. I have the exact same phone, but it flickers like crazy. How do you make it not flicker? Usually, phone cameras can't handle a lot of light exposure, so you gotta move your lights back. Like usually, especially if there's like a lamp in frame, a phone camera can't process that. It just like overexposes it way too much, so it causes flicker. So usually, I would just suggest like move your lamps back, and then also like white Lego pieces or tan Lego pieces cause a lot of flicker because they reflect that white light really hard. I think yellow pieces do it as well. So I would suggest those things, and hopefully that helps. Can you make another animation in 24 hours again? Because I loved it. I think I would like to do that again. But should I do a fight scene? What if I did another 24-hour animation challenge? What should I animate? I think I must go now. Alright, later, Jonah. Thank you so much for watching, my man. I've animated Bed Wars short before. Go check it out. Dude, that sounds awesome. Bro, thanks so much. I always get flickered. Dude, I always be flickering. Dude, Warrior Studios, get Boston a treat. Oh, Boston? They're donating for you, buddy. And luckily, I actually have treats for him right here. I've also been teaching him to heal, but he's like already sitting, so... Oh boy. This is from Warrior Studios. Yeah, he just gave you a treat. That's very nice. Thank you. Boston says thank you. Someone needs to stop Warrior Studios? Dude, that's what I'm saying. We usually blast a big softbox on the subject with a desk lamp for the backlight. Yeah, that does seem like a lot of light for a phone to be handling. But maybe if it's soft enough, it wouldn't do it. But I don't know. I've never used like a softbox light. I've always got desk lamps going. Nonstop. Should I stop uploading because my channel is kind of dying? I don't know. I don't know. I guess it depends, like, is your goal to, like, get views and grow your channel? Maybe you should start over and you could, like, repost your old animations onto a new channel so you could be posting consistently and then also animating new stuff. But I think if you're just doing it because you love animating, yeah, you should totally just keep posting. Shattered Brick just dropped 99 cents Canadian. Dude, thank you so much. That's like actually a huge help. I appreciate you guys like really big time for donating money. That helps a lot. And shout out to the members again. I really appreciate all the members that have joined the channel so far. And I'm going to be putting more members only videos out. I just gotta, like, I've been gone for 2 weeks and I'm back now, so I'm gonna be getting that content out for members and the people on the channel. So much content. So much content. Nonstop. That's a crazy coincidence with the Bed Wars idea, because I started playing Bed Wars with my girlfriend a while ago, so I'll have tons of fun animating your idea. Dude, that sounds so fun. Playing Minecraft with girlfriend is extremely hype. Just got lamps for my birthday that change colors. Dude, that sounds so handy. I use these gel filters. So, like, I just put it over my lamp and then boom, like, we got some red light. But, like, a lamp that just changes colors, that would be sick. What church do you go to? I go to a... I mean, you wouldn't know it. Are you asking, like, what denomination it is? I think it's just a Bible church. I'm pretty sure that's, like, how they identify themselves. Do you think you'd ever do a meet and greet someday? I totally would. Oh, we got $2 from Ethan Monstrosity. Zoe Mama is what he said. Dude, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate that. Do you ever think you'd do a meet and greet? I think that would be so cool, and I would love to meet you guys and like just hang out and like, I don't know, get like pizza and just vibe, because I feel like a lot of you guys are really cool, fun people, and like I enjoy this. Like I'm not even getting to see you guys. I'm just like seeing the words that you're saying, and I still enjoy this so much. So yeah, I would love to do that, but I don't know if I ever would try to set something up like that. But like maybe one day, I don't know. Spider Summit just blasted $2 into the chat. He said, "Dude, you low key look like Peter Parker." Dude, thank you. Which one? There's a lot of Peter Parkers, but I feel like that's a great compliment. So thank you so much. Non-stop making a whole day's work out here, dude. For real, like you guys are literally so awesome, and I appreciate you so much. This is really gonna help a lot. I'm gonna put a lot of this back into the content, so you guys are like genuinely like keeping the channel going. So thank you so much, massive appreciation. Hank meet and greet sounds peak. Dang, I low-key forgot. I'm 47 minutes late. Dude, welcome anyways. We're still going strong. There's been a consistent 30 people in the stream, which is crazy. And JB just dropped $10. My absolute goat. Had to donate, cause yes, LOL. Dude, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you a lot. I really appreciate you. You should do voice acting for other animators. I do occasionally. I do occasionally, but I used to do it a lot. But people would send me lines that weren't like very fun. Like I love voice acting; it's a lot of fun, and people would send me like lines where I just say like, "Hey, what's that?" And that's like the whole line. And I want something that's like fun and challenging, and like something that's like actually like a long like dialogue or something. But yeah, sometimes I will. I will if it's like a fun video. What the next video going to be about? You should also animate more Iron Man. I think the next video. Wait for it. The next video, I'm gonna show you guys the set that I have here. And then let's see if I'll give you guys 30 seconds to guess what it is. Okay? Probably only the OGs are gonna know. But maybe not, we'll see. The next video, can anyone guess what it is? The next video is Absolute Cinema. Dude, I hope so. I don't know. Ninjago Tournament of Power, Duck Boat, Avengers, a fight scene. I have no clue. The Kai vs. Lloyd Part 2. Yeah, that's what it is. It's not called that though. It's called Oh Dang, They're Really Going In Part 2. But this time, it's not Kai and Lloyd, it's Cole and Zane. And they're going to be going absolutely crazy. Bro, $5 from Warrior Studios, and he said, "Somber, you are wrong." What did Somber say? Is there somebody here named that, or I don't know what that means. Is it Wolverine in purple Play-Doh? Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy lore. Stranger Things final was boring for real? Dude, yeah, I didn't even watch. I literally didn't care about it very much. I literally just watched. I skipped the whole episode and just went to the end to like see how it ended. But I don't know. There's all these theories going around that tomorrow that was a fake ending, and there's like a secret real ending. that's going to come out tomorrow, which would be absolutely nuts. We'll see. Can you give a shout out to everyone? I don't know how I would shout out 3,000 people besides saying shout out to every one of you. But genuinely, shout out to every one of you. I appreciate you guys. The Hobbit, yes, The Hobbit. My girlfriend got me that, and it is very cool. I'm sorry, I ran out of letters. I meant if you have any stop motion ideas to do with the figures to get me started, and what battery would you recommend for flashes, for impacts and stuff? I don't have any battery recommendations for flashlights. I just buy batteries. Video ideas to do with Dragon Ball Z minifigures. I really want to see somebody do a super, I think it's called Super Saiyan transformation, and I tried to do one in the Anime X Lego video that I did, and I kind of did at the end, but I kind of cheated it a lot. It wasn't nearly as epic as I wanted it to be, so maybe you could do that. I also haven't ever watched Dragon Ball, so I don't know a lot of the lore and whatever. Make a 24-hour stream shouting out all 13,000 subs. That would be insane. I try to make my own original camera mount, but just end up copying one of yours, to the T. Dude, does it look exactly like this monstrosity? To the T, it looks like that? Because that would be crazy. Oh, show us your Lego phone stand? This is my Lego phone stand. And it's janky, guys. I mean, look at this thing. This, this deserves, the meme boom sound effect and the skull emoji when this comes on screen. This is what I do these videos with. Amazing. At 20k subs, please do Naruto Final Battle. Dude, I don't know what I would do for 20,000 subs, but that is the goal for this year. I think we could get to 20,000 subscribers this year, because the channel's been going crazy. We did 300 subs last week. That's crazy, guys. The channel's going crazy. You guys are really making the channel pop off, and I appreciate you all watching the content and sharing it if you are, or hyping up the video with the new hype feature. Hank, do you remember your super classic made with Animatica in the corner of the videos? Dude, how could I forget? How can you do any camera movement with that phone stand? Dude, I'll show you. Typically I don't have these on there. This is only because I needed a shot where it was higher up, but I'll show you. Alright, Eric, on. Are you ready? Nonstop. Just wanted to let you know that I love your channel, and you are my inspiration, and that my brother is in the hospital. Dude, well, thank you. I'm glad that I'm an inspiration, but what's up with your brother? What? Is he okay? I'm really sad to hear that, dude. What's his name? Let me know, if you're okay with that, let me know his name so I can pray for that guy. Because that's scary. I can't imagine one of my siblings being in the hospital. That's really tough. What's up, next frame? Let me try to catch up with this chat. 20k? Nah, man, go for 100k. Dude, I mean, I wouldn't complain about 100k. Show us your SFX playlist. I don't know how to show you that on stream. Hank, I dare you to watch your old Area 51 video on stream. I was rewatching my old videos. Dude, I go back and watch them sometimes. Should we do that? Should we? I think that would be fun, actually. We should do that real quick. are here to see some little aliens. I always remember that line because the editing app that I used always like messed up the audio. So it sounds really weird. It like cuts out weird. This is gonna be fun actually. Alright guys, we're real quick gonna watch. This is from 6 years ago. I can't even believe that. I was so inspired by Edbound when I made this. If you couldn't tell. For anyone that's seen Edbound's Area 51 video, and then you watch mine, it's very clear. But here we go. This is 6 years ago. When Area 51, dude, that's actually crazy to think about. Kids that are like 16 now were 10 years old then. They probably don't even know about that. But at one point, there was a huge meme that everybody was going to Area 51 and they were going to do the Naruto run and take over Area 51 and free the aliens. Okay? That's the context for this video.
Area 51.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, the lighting is awful. Holy cow, it's so bright for you guys. Sorry. You can't even see what's going on. This is crazy. Actually, it actually looks like this in the video. The lighting is so bad. Yeah, you guys probably couldn't even tell what happened in that video. The lighting is like genuinely awful. But yeah, the editing app I had, it always had this little thing. You can't really see it. Play the end card.
Money. Yes. Yeah.
What is the end card?
Guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I had a ton of fun making it. And check out Darth Coyote and Concrete Hills channels. They're right here on
Dude,
the
my
screen.
voice. Oh my goodness. I sound like an actual kid. Well, I was an actual kid. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I love going back and watching the old stuff. Oh, I'm blinded by Non-Stop's lights. Honestly, that sounds like a banger. That's crazy. I think I saw a white screen. Dude, that's like not far off from how it actually looks. Concrete Hill mentioned? Bro, crazy lore. The sound effects are so crunchy, bro. I can't, dude. My bad. Not a fake kid. Rigged. Can I finish this video by today? Pro Creeper, please finish that video by today. And post it. Imagine this. Imagine next Monday. I post a video on Monday. And then, imagine this. If you can imagine it. Imagine this. Pro Creeper posts a video on Monday as well. A double whammy. Non-Stop and Pro Creeper drop on the same day. That would be hype. Pro Creeper, don't let the people down. Neighborhood tour would go hard. Dude, I live in like an apartment complex right now. But yeah, it could go hard. How do you have such crazy peak aura? Are you referring to that video that I just showed you? Because maybe you don't know what aura means. Double whammy, yes please. Dude, Pro Creeper is gonna drop on Monday? That would be awesome, dude. I would love that. I'll post Monday too. Guys, everyone should post Monday. Imagine we all drop a video on Monday. We just take over the whole YouTube algorithm. Imagine 100 Brick Films drop on Monday. They couldn't do anything about it. What are they gonna do? They couldn't do anything about it. Teach me your infinite money glitch. Are we talking about Warrior Studios? Hank, what are we animating? currently not animating anything because this chat has just been going off this whole time. We've been streaming for an hour and 5 minutes, and this chat has been going crazy, and I love it. It is so hype. A guy donated $100, like right off the bat when the stream started. And so many people have been donating money, and it is just so awesome. I'm very, very thankful for you guys. But I am working on a video that will come out Monday, hopefully. And it is called Oh Dang, They're Really Going In Part 2. How do you black out your studio? I mean, this is literally just my blanket that I sleep with. I just like stuffed it up into my window. Dude, I feel so dead right now. Help, I need an energy drink. Dude, do some push-ups and get some natural testosterone flowing. I'm about to start school. Dude, that's rough. Bro, gonna buy a car with the money from this stream. I did actually buy a car recently, so I don't need one, but that would be lit. I meant your aura. Dude, I'm just sitting in this chair reading chats. My dad probably thinks I'm insane. I think my dad is in the room, like, right next to me. And he's probably like, why is this guy yelling so much? Another $2 from Warrior Studios. Everyone upload a video on Monday at 1 p.m. EST. You guys heard him. You guys heard him. And you have to do it because he donated $2. You have to. Hank, when was the last time Gabe actually participated in the channel? I think it was the KSI video. And he only did that because I was there at his house. And I was like, I had a whip. And like he kept saying, I don't want to animate. And I was like, he kept getting on Instagram. And yeah, I think that was the last one. What do you know about Loft Studios series? The only thing I know about that is that it's pretty cool. And I was in it at one point. He's gonna buy the UCS Death Star with this money. Dude, I can't lie. I think that the Death Star is not a cool set. I wouldn't. It's big, but it's just like a big ball, and it's all one color. I like the one where you can like see inside and it's like built. That's much cooler, but I'm not a big fan of the Death Star sets. I feel like it's kind of bland. What's up, Axe Stop Motion? Should I post something right now so you can check it out? Dude, I would if I wasn't streaming. But if you post something and then leave a comment on this stream, later I will try to get to it and check out what you posted. Dude, another $10 from JB, my goat. Thank you so much, dude. Let's see what he said. Gabe's bail money after the cops hear that he was whipping Hank. No, he wasn't whipping me. I was whipping him, trying to get him to work on that video. He didn't want it. He kept getting on Instagram, dude. He would get on his bed and just scroll Instagram. And I was like, boy, he has way too much skill. I feel like he is so skilled that he has an obligation to make animations. But, alas. What's up, IMS Animations? Wait, Hank, Hank, if you were a goon hockey player, where would you put a tattoo and what would it be? I don't know what that means, but I'm tripping over whatever a goon hockey player is. That sounds crazy. What is that? What is your favorite Lego YouTuber, Hank? I wouldn't say that I have one, and that's because everybody has different styles. I really enjoy Lord Maxwell's content a lot. Um, I would say that Edbound is like he is the hugest inspiration to me. I think a lot of people don't like realize what he did in the brick film community. I think, unfortunately, a lot of people they hear Edbound and they're like, "Oh, it's so annoying. Everybody tries to animate like Edbound now because he started off that like cartoony, quick, snappy style." And I think that's really sad because Edbound's animation is not bad. He's an incredible animator, and but he started a trend, and I feel like the appreciation for his stuff isn't where it should be because people tried to copy his style and they didn't do it very well. And also just like the amount of success that he had doing YouTube with stop motion is just very inspiring to me. Who's the third? Who would the third be? I don't know. There's a lot of people that I really enjoy watching. Let's see. Did somebody explain to me what a goon hockey player is? Obligation Animations is a peak name, dude. It kind of is, dude. Bye, JB. Thank you so much for all your donations, man. Bro, why did I tune in and hear Gabe getting whipped? I don't know, man. W Hobbit poster? Dude, for real. Did you hear about Ed's George Harrison video? Yeah. I mean, that's part of, like, the inspiration of him to me. Just going from, like, a kid doing Lego animations to deciding that he's going to go all in and bet on his YouTube channel. He succeeds, and now he's got an animation studio with 2 of his friends. Like, that is so cool and inspiring to me. A goon hockey player is a hockey player goon. I don't know what that means. That didn't clear up anything for me. Did you ever watch Brotherhood Workshops? Brotherhood Workshops was one of the original guys that I used to watch back in the day. Goon is the brute fighting guy in hockey. Okay, so if I was the brute fighting guy in hockey, what tattoo would I have? Okay, it would be either of these two. Either I would do a cross in the middle of my chest. So it would go down through my chest, a cross. I would have a cross. Or across my back, I would have a tattoo that says, "Here I am, Lord, send me." Or on my chest in smaller writing, I would have one that says, "To whom much is given, much is required." Those are my two favorite Bible verses at the moment. I think that would go hard. The 2 things that I try to remind myself of constantly. Required. That's me when I write stuff in the middle of the night. Yeah. I think that would be pretty cool. But I think if I actually ever did get a tattoo, I wouldn't get something big like that. I would probably get a small one, and I would probably get like a verse address on the inside of my forearm. And it would probably be Psalm 19:14. Yo, just passing by. Dude, well, thank you for passing through. That's actually tough. I think it would be pretty cool. I want a cross tattoo. Cross tattoo would be pretty cool, man. Be cool to have one on your back or like in the middle of your chest. Where's Gabe at? Dude, Gabe isn't, like, he's not part of this channel anymore. He hasn't animated in forever. He dropped off, and now all he does is get jacked at the gym and work at Cracker Barrel, which is awesome. I'm so glad for him. But he doesn't animate anymore. He left. He left you guys in the dust. And now it's just me in Boston. God bless you, man. Dude, thank you. And God bless you as well. I don't even have a desk to animate on. I have a flat containment unit that is about 1.5 feet tall. Dude, well, I hope that you can upgrade someday, because that sounds rough. My legs hurt so bad after I animate. Dude, I would love to have a table that is like, tall enough. I would love to have one that's tall enough that I could stand while I animate. Because, like, when I sit in this chair, this is kind of usually, like, the pose that I'm hitting while I'm animating. Or I'm hitting this pose, right? So it's always rough on the back. And I'm a tall boy. But imagine my desk is, like, right here. Wouldn't that go crazy? Or even maybe like almost chest level, because then, yeah, I don't know. I would love to have a table that's like much taller. But I'm thankful for what I got. I'm so glad that I have this desk. I don't even know where I got it from, but it's been a huge blessing, because if I didn't, like, I literally wouldn't have anything else to animate on. So let me let Boston out of the room. Do. Kai donated $2. Bro, thank you so much. I'm gonna Venmo those $2 to Gabe and tell him that they are from you. What is your current take on the state of American politics? I don't know. It's a really difficult thing right now. It's hard to know what the truth is in politics right now. And that's probably always been the case. We've probably never actually known what's going on in politics. And so that's tough, because, like, I want to be informed, but it's hard to be informed when you don't know what you can trust, because there's, like, so many different stories being told, and there's just a lot of access to political things right now. So that's kind of it's a tough one right now. But for me personally, I know that the one truth that I can always count on is that God is in control. And God directs the hearts of men wherever He pleases. And that gives me so much comfort. I'm not worried or stressed about, is Trump in the Epstein files? Maybe. Is he the president now? Yeah, he is. And God is in control of that guy. God is going to do whatever He wants through Trump or through somebody else. And He would have done the same through Joe Biden or Kamala Harris. So, politics aren't something that I'm worried about at the moment. And I am a little bit disappointed with how I treated politics in the past, but I was younger then. I mean, with the last election, I did learn a lot. And, I mean, everybody can fall prey to arguing over politics and just becoming really rude people over politics. And it's very dividing at the moment. So I am a little bit disappointed with how I've dealt with things like that in the past, but right now, I think I'm just chilling, and I'm resting in the hands of God.
So, for me, it's all good. New room? No. Well, my desk is in a new room. Same house, same bedroom. But I moved my desk
Out of the place where it was, which was in the basement. Alright, let me try to catch up on this chat. I just talked a ton, and let's see what's going on. I'd need a standing desk that's like 4 feet tall to be practical. Yeah, I would probably need one that's like maybe 6 feet tall. Thoughts on blood in brick films? I don't know. I think that's a personal preference. I personally don't mind it when I see it, but I know some people don't really enjoy that because it's like a toy and it's becoming brutalized. But personal opinion, I think. Hey bro, I'm heading out. Dude, alright, later. Later, Eric Tong. Why not just buy a lower chair? Dude, that's really a smart idea, but then I want the actual position of standing up. It's the sitting down position that's killing me. Just joined and hearing Nonstop say this. Wow. Nonstop, what's up, brother? What's up, Nonstop Animations? Okay, next question. Drop your top 10 type of pens. I don't really use pens. My handwriting is so bad when I try to use pens because it's like so smooth and fast. I mess up. So, yeah. What's up, rental microwave? Rising tables save spines, dude. That would be so cool to get like a sponsor from like a desk company. If there's anybody that works for a desk company that makes like a rising table, hit me up. I will promote you every day of my life for that. Do you ever watch Brick Legacy Ninjas Ninjago vs Avengers? Maybe. That sounds cool as heck, though. What do you do for work besides animating? Me and my dad and my brother remodel houses. Have you ever tried Blender work? I completely transitioned from stop motion to it, and I can't go back. I have not, because I don't have anything that could run or render Blender videos. I only have an iPad and a phone. But I think it'd be really cool to learn Blender. I think that's a good skill. How did you get so popular? I don't know. I think that I've just been extremely blessed. God has given me a hobby that I really enjoy, and then He's also given me people that watch it, and it's just naturally happened. And I appreciate you guys so much. Should I post something right now you'd probably recognize? I don't know if you have a minute, but yeah. I don't know what that means, but yes, you should post something. Nonstop, could you please answer my question? Yeah, let me try to find your question, man. I'm not seeing your question. Could you send it again, man? Because I would love to answer it for you. How long have you been animating now? I would say that I've been trying to animate since I was 8 years old. And I'm 19 now, so... And I'm about to be 20. So, almost 12 years. Welcome to Exclusive Video Guy. No way! Levi just became a member of the channel. Dude, let's go. Another member. Shout out to all the members on the channel. You guys are the GOATs. And I appreciate you guys dedicating. I don't remember how much it is. I think it's like $2 or it's $1. $1 a month. Thank you guys for dedicating one of your dollars to me every month. I appreciate that. Indeed, let's go, bros, using the member emojis already. Alright, later RTW Films. Bro, your videos are very good. I've been seeing your videos and been trying to use your tips to help in my animations. Dude, I hope that the tips help, and thank you so much for watching my videos and appreciating them. Can we get a stop motion contest that would be peak? It would be fun to do a stop motion contest, and I have some ideas for it, but it is really hard to manage that, especially with how much the channel has grown. And I've been fortunate enough to have an audience that is very active. Like a lot of my audience is actual brick filmers that are posting stuff. So like, it would be really hard to manage that and like make sure everybody's video is included and seen. So maybe someday I would love to figure out like a good way and a really fun contest that everyone would be able to participate in and enjoy. Yeah, maybe someday. But I think that would be quite a big task. I took so much inspiration from you and nonstop. Well, thank you. I don't know who the other guy you're talking about is, but thank you for taking inspiration from me. If you animate on your phone, how do you deal with storage? Dude, I'm like constantly going and clearing out my storage. And actually, you know what I just thought of? I am going to, because you guys have been so generous and donated so much money, and there's people joining and becoming members of the channel, I am going to pay $3 and get more storage space on my phone. That's a great way to spend YouTube money. So, yeah, I'm constantly dealing with that. Let me try to catch up with this trend. Oh wait, so are you still thinking about doing that animation review thing that you were talking about a couple months ago? I do want to do that. I want it to be in the style of people send me their brick films and I watch them and review them and just like give tips. So it's like a review video that's like full of stop motion tips. And I want to do that. I just have not figured out how to do that yet. But maybe that's something that I'll start doing this year. I would love for it to be a series that I do so that I can include you guys in the content and like get people's content in front of more people, because there's a lot of really skilled people out there that just get buried in the YouTube algorithm because there's so much content being put out. So I'd love to try to like promote some more people and like get art in front of other people, and also just give tips and help you guys out. So I would love to do that. That's something I would be very passionate about doing, but I want to make sure that I do it right. So yeah. Yeah. Let me catch up on this chat. It looks like Cardboard Animations joined a while ago, and I wasn't able to address it. Are you ever gonna quit animation? I low-key just had to give up. Dude, I don't want to quit animation, and I've been so incredibly blessed that in the last 2 years, my YouTube channel has been doing really well. And it got monetized, and I don't make a ton of money from it, but I do make money from it, and that kind of keeps me in a headspace where I don't feel like this is a waste of time. I can continue to work my real job, and then I can continue to do my hobby and make a little bit of money on the side, because you guys are just so supportive, and so I've been really blessed to be able to continue to do this, and I would love to do it full-time. I love to animate full-time. I'm not there yet. I would love to be there. But yeah, I've just been extremely blessed, and I think that continuing animating is a good choice for me. It's given me a lot of opportunities, and so yeah, it is unfortunate that for some people it doesn't go that far for them, and I wish that it could for more people, because there's so many talented people that just don't get noticed, and I really wish that they did. And I've just been extremely lucky and very, very blessed. So I'm very thankful for you guys. Let me try to catch up with this chat again. Can you guys tell like how hoarse and scratchy my voice is? Because it is very much. You could do review in live, kind of like Edbound. I do want to, but I don't have a way to do that setup. Like to have the videos on screen and also have me on screen. That would be a blast. I would love to do that with you guys. But I don't have a way to set that up in like a good high quality way. What's up, fun times? Welcome to the stream. What are some tips for getting monetized? Whew. I honestly don't know. I don't know. You gotta post content and you gotta get views. And I think that... So, something that happened to me when I got really obsessed with trying to get monetized. Who wouldn't be? That's a goal for everyone that starts animating or doing YouTube. Getting monetized, like getting paid to do your hobby. That's like coolest thing ever, and it like justifies it when you tell people that you do YouTube. It's like, oh yeah, I make money from doing YouTube. So it's like awesome. So I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but at one point I did get really obsessed with like trying to get views and trying to make content that would go viral, and then like I didn't post anything for a long time because it killed my inspiration, because my inspiration was to get money, and it wasn't to be making art. And so I think that mindset kind of kills creativity. Alright, Hank, I need to go touch grass. Alright, later, Chips. Thank you for coming to the stream. But yeah, I think that mindset kind of kills creativity. I would say that the best thing that you can do right now is make videos that you love. Make videos that you're really excited about. And keep making videos. And hopefully you will build an audience that loves those videos. And eventually you can get monetized. And then you can get paid to make videos that you love. But I would try to stay away from making that your goal, because I think it kind of takes away the joy of animating. Because if your goal is to post a video and get 20,000 views, and you post it and it gets 500 views, like, your inspiration just goes, like, that's rough. It stinks. And then you're just stuck in this mindset of like, how do I get views? And like, maybe my content isn't good. And so I think it's a dangerous mindset to be in when you're a creative, when you're making art. Obviously, there's things you can do. You can post consistently. But the thing is, if you post consistently, but you don't post inspired art, then you won't grow an audience. You might get videos that pop off, but if the quality isn't good enough for people to subscribe and stick around, then you could be monetized and have 20,000 subscribers and you average 1,000 views a video, and you don't really make any money. And so just stick to making stuff that you really love. And if you can get monetized, like it's awesome. It's such a blessing and it's really cool. But I would warn against like making that your goal, unless you can do that and stay inspired. Obviously, people can, but that's just my personal experience with it. Hey, Nonstop, please make a collab with Spinjitzu Master Falcon or Agwins or Evan Rest in Pieces Productions, or even Rest in Pieces Productions. I have collaborated with Rest in Pieces Productions. Me and Rick were good friends before I think he's at college right now. But I've known him for a long time, since his channel was very small. And I've voice acted in a few of his older videos, and we did a collaboration called The Game, where it was about like this guy that was making his way through levels of this game. But But it was a long time ago. I think it was at least like 4 or 5 years ago. So if you go back on our channel, there's the game part 1, and there's the game part 2, and then the game part 3 is on Rest in Pieces channel. Can you please answer my question? Yeah. Let me try to find your question, dude. I don't know where your question is. Can you send your question again, please? Would you ever do paid one-on-one coaching? That's something that I've thought about. And I don't know. I don't know how I would set it up. I don't know. It is something I've considered, though. Just saw your recent video on AI versus human stop motion, and I found it super interesting. I especially love the statement at the end regarding the Lord and how He gives us the creativity that AI lacks. Thanks, man. Thank you for leaving a detailed comment of what you thought about it. I've been monetized for years, but I've only made $3. Yeah, it can go like that sometimes. Thank you. I never watched it either, Dragon Ball Z, and thanks for the advice. I think that's all I can take. Have a wonderful day and good night. Good night, bro. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch up on the chat, like way up at the top. I keep going on long rants about things, and then I miss you guys' chat. So, what's up, Master of Motion? You should make a first-person fight scene.
Dude, that would be so hard. And the big struggle with that is because phones don't have a very close field of focus, even if you use like a lens like this. And so, somebody that I've seen did a really good one is Cheesy Balls Productions, and I don't know how he did it because he has the hands really well in focus, and then he also has the guys that he's fighting are really well in focus. And that's really hard to accomplish with a phone because at least mine only focuses either on the foreground or the background. And I don't know how he managed that. But that would be very hard. Alright, later, Somber Womber. Dude, thank you for coming to the stream, man. Really appreciate you hanging out with us. Do you watch Ryan HD? No, I don't, but I watch Ryan Trahan. Yeah, tutorial videos seem to be the best for evergreen content. Yeah. Well, there's always people trying to learn. So it's definitely something that will consistently and constantly get views. But there's also so many stop motion tutorials out there. And so it's definitely a very thick field of advice and tips. Like, people always ask me to make stop motion tutorials, and I'm like, dude, there's probably like 10 stop motion tutorials that explain how to do ease in and out or how to mask. And yeah, you just gotta search them. People have taught everything you could possibly want to learn. How's your day been? Dude, it's been very good so far. I woke up early. I took my dog outside for a walk. I went to the gym. I went and got coffee. I came home. I made lunch. Really good, healthy lunch. I had yogurt with granola and some blueberries and a little bit of protein powder. And now I'm just hanging out and streaming with you guys. And it's been awesome so far. Let's see, what time is it? It is 3:30. Holy cow. I don't even remember. I think, yeah, we started streaming exactly at 2 o'clock, so it's been an hour and a half. And you guys have kept the stream alive consistently, and I'm so grateful for that. I love streaming. I really love streaming. I love talking to you guys. So it's really fun when the chat is going crazy. And when it's not, I'm kind of just sitting here like, But, yeah. So thank you guys for keeping the chat going. And if I missed any of your questions in the past, please send them again. I really want to answer whatever you guys are asking.
You could zoom in really far away and place the hands there. Yeah, but the only thing about that is like, can you imagine how difficult that would be to like? That'd be really difficult. What about a fight scene in a style of video game like Mortal Kombat? I think that would be pretty cool, but it's also very limiting. But that could be part of what makes it cool. Just like doing it like what kind of anime? What I forget what that's called. Like that view. That would be kind of cool. That's a cool idea. What do you think of this idea for a 2D animated series where Paperbag kidnaps Loft Studios and all of the greatest LEGO stop motion YouTubers have to go save him before he sucks all of his power? Dude, what? Why is Paperbag kidnapping Loft Studios? Do they have beef or something? That does sound like a cool idea though. I do love people that are making like lore between the LEGO animators. Why is Bro so beautiful? You must be talking about Gandalf the Grey. I'm working on an impact frame tutorial. Dude, that's a good idea. People are trying to learn how to do that. I adore Legos. How are you? I'm doing so good, and I also love Legos. How do you find enough inspo to finish longer animations? Well, dude, if you look at my channel, I don't really post longer animations. Usually they're like a minute tops. The father video was like 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. And that's a long video for me. But I think recently, the ideas that I have, I try to flesh them out more than usual, so they are getting a little bit longer. And I guess that's just depending on like the content that you're making. Like, is there enough content here to make a video that's longer than 30 seconds? Have you ever tried other forms of animation? Yeah, I've done like drawn animation with like Flip-A-Clip, and that's it. Should I start a stop motion animation channel with a DSLR camera or my iPad, which the camera quality kind of looks crappy, but with the DSLR, the software is a lot harder to work with. What should I do? I would suggest, that's actually an interesting question. Maybe if you've been doing stop motion and you've learned stop motion, I would suggest learning to use your DSLR because the higher quality would be great. But if you haven't learned stop motion very well yet, I would say you should learn it on your iPad because it's a lot easier to function on that thing. How old are you? I am 19. What are you looking forward to most this year? This year, like, I'm really excited about my YouTube channel right now. It's been doing really well, and I want to put out content that is really good and high quality, and that you guys are going to enjoy. And I also want to make sure that I'm putting out content that is good content, like good, solid content that just encourages people and inspires people. And so I'm really excited to kind of dive into that and hopefully post more consistent. I think we only posted like 10 videos last year that were actual animations. And this year, I maybe even double that. I would love to double that this year, if not triple it. But we'll see. I'm really looking. Oh, we got $5 from Spider something. Yo, I'm making a fan animation of Spider-Man. I just uploaded the beginning theme. I wanted to see if you could listen to it and give any advice. Like, you made music for it? That is very cool that you're making a score for a video. That's awesome. You just uploaded it. Let me try to find your channel and we can listen to the score for your video, because that's so cool. What's your name? Spider something. Hopefully that's your channel. If it's not, please put your... Oh, I found you, dude. The Tremendous Spider-Man theme. That's what it's called. That sounds awesome. Alright, guys, we're going to listen to this guy's theme for the Spider-Man animation that he's making. He literally wrote music for an animation. That's dedication, dude. That's so cool. Alright, later, Levis, or Levi. I'm just gonna call you Levi. But later, and thank you for becoming a member to the channel. Really appreciate that. Good luck with your animation. Alright, let's listen to this music. Dude. Low key, getting chills from this. This is cool as heck. Yo! Dude, this goes hard. Dude, that's sick. This guy just made that music for his video.
New year, new you.
Bro, that is so cool. You totally cooked with that, man. That is an absolute vibe. I love the beginning with like those chords, and you can hear the Spider-Man theme in there, but it's like drawn out. That is so cool, dude. That is really cool. Very epic. You should recreate the final Doomsday Avenger trailer in Lego. I don't think that I would do something like that. There's not really a lot that happens in that channel, or in that video, so it's like, why would I take the time to kind of make something that doesn't express a lot of expression? But maybe somebody else will. Yeah, that guy cooked with that theme. That's so cool. What's the at? Let me go back to it. I just searched it up. His channel name is Spider something. This is what it looks like. I think it's backwards for you guys. I don't know if y'all can read it. But that's his profile picture. And it's Spider something. Go check him out and subscribe to him. Because that is very cool, and that is dedication. What's the story for the animation you're making right now? The story is two absolute juggernauts, aka Cole and Zane from Ninjago, run towards each other and they start fighting. And hopefully it's awesome. What do your parents think of the channel? I don't know exactly. I think that they're really proud of like what I've achieved with it. So that's really cool. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really asked them, but I think they are supportive of it, especially now that like I make profit from it. I think they're much more cool about it. Yeah. My parents are awesome. I love them. They're top tier parents. I've been so blessed in so many aspects of my life. My school Wi-Fi is so buns, I can't watch the stream. Bro's at school watching the stream. It's crazy. And that's rough. That's rough, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, I just recreated a clip from one of your videos and I just posted it. You should watch it and try to guess which video it's from. What? This guy says his name is Nonstop Animations. Let's try to find this channel. Let's see. Maybe if I go to the stream, I can find whoever's taken my identity. Nonstop. Go to channel. Here we go. Does this... Dude, it's a video titled, Does This Seem Familiar, Nonstop? Dude, the profile picture is literally me from this stream. I'm actually scared out of my mind right now. What? What in the what? Let's watch this video. Who's been recreating my content? Are y'all ready for this? Oh, dang. Wait, this is actually fire. Oh, it's from Oh, Dang, They're Really Going In, Part 1. Dude, what? Who is this? Because they actually cooked. They actually cooked. Let's watch that again. whoever made this, dude. Oh, it's so bright for you guys. Let me try to turn down my brightness and maybe you guys can see better. Yeah, there we go. Let's go. Dude, somebody recreated a scene from one of my videos. And they actually cooked. Dude, that mask thing is so cool. That's so cool, actually. Where the mask slides on. Dude, this is lit. I don't know who this is. Their name is Nonstop Animations, and their profile picture is me. It's me from this stream that we're in right now. So I don't know who this is. They haven't posted any other videos. So I'm low-key scared, but that was also peak. So it kind of evens out. I'm like afraid, but that's really cool. Let me catch up with the chat real quick. Dang, they're really going in part 2? Yeah. Well, what are your current animation projects? The current one is, it's like a fight scene with Ninjago guys. It's gonna be a part 2 to a video that I made a few years ago called Oh Dang. They're really going in part 1. And it's Kai versus Lloyd. This one is Zane versus Cole. I'm gonna try to cook up something really cool. But I only have less than a week. Today's Tuesday. And I gotta drop the video on Monday. So you already know I'm gonna be grinding. As soon as this stream ends, probably gonna go eat some food, and then I'm gonna be working on this video for the rest of the day. What's up, the Lego kid? He's a fraud. Dude, I don't know who that is, but that's low-key scary. He's an imposter. Real. I gotta go, bro, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. God bless. Dude, thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching the stream, dude. Bro, I love your videos. They're genuinely peak, but I'm just wondering what lens you use for your close-ups and where you got it. I use this lens. It's called a macro lens, and I got it off of Amazon. I just searched up iPhone macro lenses, and I think the one that I got was actually a set. It came with like a few other different kind of lenses, and it was like $20. You are so alpha. What? Surely you must be talking about Gandalf the Grey. Non-stop. Should I move animation studio to my room? I'm low-key lonely animating the basement. Dude, that was me. That was literally me. My studio was in the basement. And the other thing is my brother's room is in there. So I was like literally like in my brother's bedroom like animating. And that's really odd. Especially if he was, well, it was odd if he was in there. Like I felt like I was in his space. And I was also down in a dark basement. So I would suggest, if you have the room, bring your studio into your room. I am really glad to have my studio in my room now. Should I start a stop motion channel? Dude, you totally should. There is nothing to lose from creating art and posting it onto the internet so that people can see it. Thank you, bro. I just changed my profile for this stream. I'll change it back, but I'm glad you liked it. Dude, who are you? Who are you? I can only animate 2 days of the week. I mean, that's more than a lot of people be doing. We're all posting more this year, gang? Dude, I hope so. Are Jay and Nia gonna fight in part 3? Are they gonna get divorced? Dude, low-key, that's a good idea. I never thought about putting Nia into one of them, but that would be sick. This is such a fire stream. Dude, thank you. I liked your AI versus human stop motion video. Thank you. What's up, Brick Fusion? Took me a whole year to make a 7-minute Batman video based on a death and failing. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congratulations on sticking to the grind and finishing it. My basement's so cold and dark, probably gonna move it to my room so I won't be lonely anymore. Probably a good idea. I'm gonna continue writing the script for my animation. God bless, dude. Thanks for reacting to my show theme. Dude, good luck writing your video, and thank you for showing us that. That was extremely cool. Alright, Later, Owen Productions. Have you heard of stick bots? Yes, I have heard of those. I haven't posted anything in like 3 months because I got severely burnt out. Should I low-key have the best comeback ever this year? Dude, you should. That's a great idea. You should. What should I name my new stop motion channel? I feel like I always say stuff, and I'm like, that would be a great channel name, but I forgot all of them. I don't know. Finished the animation after 5 hours band waiting today. Dude, good job. I'm just a random dude who really likes your content. I'll upload a big stop motion in a few days or week, and I will comment on your video when I post it. Dude, let's go. Good luck with your big animation. What do you think about clickbait?
I mean, I think the only time I appreciate it is when it's for a joke. But besides that, like, the other thing about clickbait is that if you clickbait someone into watching something and it's not what you said it is, then like then they aren't going to watch the whole video, and then if people don't watch your videos all the way through, then YouTube stops recommending them. So you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. Alright, later, Evan. Dude, thank you for watching stream. Make a Lego Spider-Man movie? No! I just made a spray paint stop motion, and it took me a while, but it turned out well, I think. Dude, that sounds so cool. Is it on your channel? Because I want to see that. I would actually really like to see that. Let me go to your channel. Because that sounds really impressive, and I love seeing stop motion done in like some different ways. Let's go to this guy's channel and see if there's a spray paint stop motion there. Oh, I don't see it on here. Oh man, I would have loved to see that. It's a clone customizing their armor. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, is this it? Bro, this guy is crafting the ultimate armor. Oh yeah, shaking up the spray paint. Oh yeah, he's absolutely spraying it. Dude. Dude, he looking drippy now. Dude, drip. Loki, I thought you meant like actual spray paint, and you were like spraying it on like a wall or something, and then like taking the frames and like creating. That was cool. Either way, the guy was looking drippy there at the end. How long would something like a 30-second animation take on average? Well, that's a hard question to answer because it depends on what you're animating. If you animate 30 seconds of dialogue, maybe you could do that in an hour. But if you animate 30 seconds of a fight scene of Spider-Man swinging around, it could take a whole week. No. What's my favorite figure? Let's see. Let's look in my drawer of figures. Usually it's it's Boba Fett. And I don't know what era it's from, but it's not like the original one, and it's not the newest one from like the show. There was one that happened in the middle, and it's so cool. I love the armor on it, and I love the print on it, and I love the helmet piece. I did a video called Boba Fett Fight Scene like a few years ago, and I used that one because it is very cool, and I love it, and I don't know where it is. Did you know there's rumors of Olivia Rodrigo Lego set this year? What? What? That sounds whack. Where did you get your Deadpool minifigure, and what happened to the animation you were making? The Deadpool minifigure was my little brother's, and I just took it from his room and exploited it, and then I gave it back.
Yo, I made a challenge video where I animate at the most popular FPS. You said you'd love to see more challenge videos. I think I saw that video. I think I definitely saw that video. Please give me your opinion about my channel's 2 oldest videos. Yeah, if a few of you guys want me to check out your videos, when the stream ends, just leave a comment, maybe with the title of the video you want me to watch, and I'll try to get around to checking them out. But yeah, I love to see you guys work, and I appreciate you guys watching my stuff. So I'll watch your stuff. I had to go because my dog was tearing open a trash bag. Boston was being bad. Now we're putting on his collar. And now Boston doesn't wear a collar. Oh, yeah, my bad. I had to step out. Anyways, I'm gonna go get an early dinner with my dad and my brother. I'm actually so hungry, and my voice is so sore and hoarse. I've been talking nonstop for 122 minutes. But this has been such a good stream, guys, and thank you so much for coming, hanging out at the stream. Thank you to all the guys that donated. I appreciate that so much. It literally, actually helps me a ton, and I really appreciate that so much. I appreciate all the people that just watch the videos, all the people that liked the videos, all the people that sent a comment in the stream. I really love just hanging out with you guys. And I'm gonna try to stream more often. I would like to stream at least twice a week, so you guys can kind of see me in the process of animating, if that's something you want to watch. Or we'll just do streams where we just hang out and just talk about stuff, like this one, because this was so fun, and I appreciate you all hanging out. I'm gonna go get some tacos. I'm starving and I need water. My voice is about to perish. But yeah, thanks so much. Shout out to all the members who have joined the channel so far. Absolute goats. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. And see you guys in the next one.